Fantastic. Thank you, Chairman Burns, esteemed members of the committee. My name is Vasu Abhiraman, Senior Policy Counsel at the ACLU of Georgia, also a Georgia native, and at this point, an experienced poll worker with the new voting system. I've worked 6 to 10 elections at this point and have checked in thousands of voters personally. With this bill, a larger point to make is that elections administration at this point should be just as important as elections integrity. Efficient election administration that doesn't overburden counties in order to mollify folks in our state who don't truly understand the process. We don't think that that is the correct approach. So let's all go for relieving the burden on counties and efficient election administration. And with that, I have a couple of things to point out in this bill. One is the chain of custody provision and how it interacts with, sure, section 12, lines 745 to 752. This is within the chain of custody provisions. I wanted to point out a possible inconsistency here where it says no ballots shall be handled without a poll official being present. And then on line 752, it says such forms shall remain with the ballots until the ballots are destroyed in accordance with the law. This may not be compatible with the provision that attempts to make open records out of ballots after they're delivered to the clerk of the Superior Court. The ballots are only destroyed 24 months after they're delivered to the clerk of the Superior Court, in which case they would be handled by folks who aren't the folks that we think of as poll officials. So we think that that provision may be inconsistently written. On the chain of custody provision, let's just try to relieve the burden on county officials. Chain of custody is important. I think most responsible county administrators are already executing chain of custody pretty well. What we would recommend is exempt the blank sheets of paper from the chain of custody provisions. That's a bit of overkill there. And right now, county elections offices are struggling. They have a lot of job openings. They're offering the chain of custody. Oh, the blank sheets of paper. I don't have the line numbers for that part. I just more of a comment on the overall concept here. So hopefully that can be exempted, and then this technical possible glitch can be remediated. Couple of other things to observe. So with the funding provisions, hopefully in-kind donations can be exempted, including anything from a polling location being offered by a church to generators being offered to run polling locations after they lose power, as they did at the end of early vote in 2020. We would definitely recommend that. In the affording employees time off to vote, that's in section 9. What we would recommend is that language about jury duty, which is in code section 3413A, be used in this code section. So where in jury duty in the law, it says employers can't discharge discipline. All right. Fair enough. Thank you for taking my input.